Shed. Huh, folks. Greetings again, my fellow YouTubers. This is Doyle, aka the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. And this time around, I bring to you, you guessed it, Freddy vs. Jason. As I continue the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Now, of course, I am going to plan to bring this Jason mask out again, as I'll be reviewing Friday the 13th and the rest of the Jason series next month, since there's a Friday the 13th coming up next month. But don't worry, I will make room for it, since even though I've got something else coming up on that same day. But don't you worry, none. Anyway, Freddy vs. Jason, released by New Line Cinema in 2003. After a long, surprise to everyone, after it had been in development hell for the last decade since Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. And after the release of Jason X the previous year, we finally get this. The film was directed by Ronnie Yu, who directed The Bride of Chucky a few years before this. Well, Robert Englund is back as the razor-clawed Freddy Krueger, and this time he's been incapable of haunting people's dreams. Well, as he explains his story, and he explains what happened, that he was a child murderer, and then soon the parents came for him in Springwood, Ohio, taking justice in their own hands. And that's when Freddy appears.
When I was alive, I might have been a little naughty, but after that, I became something much, much worse. The stuff nightmares are made of.
Yeah. His introduction's really good. Everything. Then we see clips from other Nightmare movies, like
the children still feared me.
And so that their souls gave them his powers and what have you in their dreams.
And that's when the fun really began.
But they would soon figure a way to forget about him. Yes. Anywho, I'm trying to find this line here because I want to really completely say what he says, because I absolutely really enjoyed Freddy's intro story and what have you. Let me see now. Ah, there it is. Yes.
Until they figured out a way to forget about me. To erase me completely. Being dead wasn't a problem. But being forgotten, now that's a bitch! I can't come back if nobody remembers me. I can't come back if no one's afraid.
And then
I had to search the bowels of hell. But I found someone who'll make them remember. He may get the blood, but I'll get the glory. And that fear is my ticket home.
Yes. Then we soon see this girl getting ready to go skinny dipping at Camp Crystal Lake. Let's see. I don't think I can find it. I'm just gonna say that this gal's getting hot as if that's her boyfriend. And forgive me for using strong language. She's taking off her shirt, show her titties and stuff. Like, Then she comes out, it's like, alright, fuck you then. I'm going in. And then she strips down, heads for it, and then soon after hearing some, she gets out, gets her shirt back on, then you got it. The hockey mask killer Jason strikes. This time he's played by Ken Kersinger, who I didn't quite like him as much as I liked Kane Hodder and all those other Jasons. And then we soon see a different actress playing his mother, but of course, I do believe that, the original player, Pamela Voorhees, Betsy Palmer had been dead for some time, so I got someone else. But anyway, this film counts as the 8th overall film in the Nightmare series and the 11th overall in Friday the 13th. So, the vision of his mother wants him to go to Elm Street. So he goes for it, and soon it was Freddy in disguise, taking the form. So our film begins as Freddy resurrects Jason and manipulates him into traveling to Springwood to cause panic and fear, and this sparks rumors that Freddy has returned, although Jason arouses enough fear for Freddy to haunt the town again, but he angers him by depriving him of potential victims. And it culminates in a climactic battle between these two. Anyway, we start with seeing our main final girl, Lori Campbell, played by Monica Keena, along with some other chicks. There was, Kia Watterson, played by Kelly Rowland of the R&B group Destiny's Child. Of course, this would be the second member of that group to actually hit the big screen. Of course, some of y'all may know Beyonce actually made an appearance in the year before that, another New Line flick, which was Austin Powers and Goldmember. Now, let me see. Oh yeah, and then we got Catherine Isabel as Gibbs Smith. So, apparently, they're just having a bit of a party, and then we see, this here douchebag named Trey was getting on with Gib. Of course, that's her boyfriend, but soon Jason catches and stabs him right in the bed, and sandwiches him by falling in the bed. That was probably one of the great kills of this movie. And soon and then let's see, Lori's ex-boyfriend, Will and Mark are patients at Weston Hills, the psychiatric hospital from Dream Warriors. Well, they soon get involved after another kid, Blake, and his dad get killed by Jason. Well, they take him to Hill to suppress their dreams because of their contact with Freddy. So, I'm really not going to try to get into more details because I've seen this movie numerous times and I don't mean to have my tablet with me, so I do apologize. So I'm going to give the rest of the cast. There's, Lachlan Monroe, who played Greg in Scary Movie, which I'll review that next year for the film's 20th anniversary. There's Chris Marquez, who would go on to star on TV's Joan of Arcadia as Charlie Linderman. Another Factual Week character. Brendan Fletcher's Mark. And Jason Ritter as Will, of course. He's kin to the late John Ritter. It's his son, I think. But I've been wrong before. But anyhow, again, They're in for a real wild ride. They soon get on Western Hills and find them, and apparently we see that Freddy's trying to get to them, but well, Jason's really giving it to him, especially at this party they go to, and soon Jason really gives it to some, and even gives it to Gib when Freddy really is about to kill her, but Jason stabs her at the last minute. And Freddy's like, "She's mine! Mine! Mine!" Boy, that is classic. Oh. Jason doing some really serious damage with his machete, and, well, Freddy only gets one kill. He kills off. Oh, yeah. He kills Mark after appearing as a vision of his older brother Bobby, played by Zach Ward, who appeared in A Christmas Story and the first Resident. I think it was the first Resident Evil. No, it was the second one. My mistake. Yeah. But anyway, Freddy manages to kill him and shows up a burning writing on his back saying Freddy's back. So apparently they are in for a real big grudge battle now. In one part of the boiler room sequence, Freddy managed to get Jason and acts like he's playing a game of pinball. We hear all the pinball sound effects. Jason's like moving like crazy thanks to Freddy, and then tilt. See Jason plummet down. Boy, that was fun. After that's another one of my favorite moments. So soon they decide to try and get Hypnosteel, but unfortunately it gets Freddy I do believe controls one of the teens. Let's see, what's the kid's name? Oh boy. Shaq, I believe that's him. I do believe. Just a second, everyone. No. Not Shaq. I mean Bill. Bill Freeberg. Whoops. I'm sorry, everyone. It's just been sometimes since I last watched it. Sometimes I can't remember some of the characters' names, so bear with me, okay, folks? But Jason manages to kill him in a real cool death sequence. Fries Deputy Stubbs. Well, and Jason's put to sleep after Freeberg. It tranquilizes Jason, and soon he's killed. And so they drive him to Jason to Camp Crystal Lake. And then Freddy fights Jason in the dream world. Blah blah blah. And his dream power showed him that Jason's afraid of water because of his death, which that's kind of odd because we all know Jason drowned, and he's been drowned several more times and what have you. Strange. Well, soon Lori goes to sleep and tries to save Jason, but Freddy attacks her and reveals himself as her mother's killer. Well, Jason still awakens and kills Linderman, and then, well, Kia distracts Freddy, but I feel like Freddy should have killed her, but Freddy just wave a little finger knife at her until Jason smacks her with the machete and slices her into the tree. Now, you're gonna have to stop this video if I'm getting to you on this movie, okay? You've been warned. So, on the dog, Jason tears Freddy's clawed arm off, but after he stabs Jason's eyes, well, Laurie and Will pour gasoline on the dock and everything, and manage to get away. Freddy climbs down and tries to kill him, but is impaled by Jason with his own clawed arm. And then Laurie uses Jason's machete to decapitate Freddy. And then falls into the water, and that took care of them. And that was the ending. Or was it, as Jason emerges with his machete with Freddy's head in one hand, and that's the end. Well, I've seen Freddy vs. Jason numerous times. I do apologize I messed up on a few things, but, well, bear with me, I just kind of lost track. But anyway, I really loved Freddy vs. Jason. It was very fun. Again, I've watched it numerous times whenever it came on the Stars Network in 2004, year after the movie was released, because I thought this was absolute fun. I still wish we could have gotten a sequel, but we didn't. And, well, actually, a few years later, King Kursinger would actually go on to play a Jason spoofed character in Stan Helsing, which was kind of a scary movie spin-off. Well, in certain territory, I don't know where, Canada, I think, but I've been wrong before. And, of course, this would be the last time we see Robert Englund as Freddy until he appeared on TV's The Goldbergs a few years back, but I forgot to catch that, so I haven't been watching The Goldbergs as much as I did because of other shows being in the way. But anyway, Freddy vs. Jason proved to be a big hit, and apparently it opened up with a pretty good opening, despite it got some negative mixed response. It managed to open with about 30 or 47 million over its 30 million budget. It went on to make 114 million in the US alone. But it opened bigger than any other of the Nightmare movies, surpassing The Dream Master, the fourth movie, which had been the biggest opening for Nightmare. But it's become the second highest grossing film in the Nightmare series and the most successful in the Friday the 13th series. Yeah. So anyway, let me see. Yeah, actually it was the highest grossing one. Yeah, it became the highest grossing one until it was surpassed by the remake. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because the remake surpassed it in overall worldwide. Okay, the 114 was worldwide. My apologies, everyone. I just needed some more information. So, again, bear with me. I do apologize. But anyway, would I recommend Freddy vs. Jason? I'd say sure. Hell yeah. Give it a try. If you don't like it, well, you don't have to take my word for it, okay, folks? But anyway, let me know what you thought about Freddy vs. Jason in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. And I'm happy to say that I'm just 2 subscribers shy of 150, so hope to get there sometime, well, sooner or later. Anyway, thank you again for watching. If you haven't seen the rest of the Nightmare on Elm Street reviews I've done, I would appreciate you checking them out. I've already seen the first one, so far gone over 20 views. So, that's good. Anyway, join me next time when I review the 2010 remake. Now, I was going to do it tonight, but I was watching some movies and what have you. But expect it, and I was going to put up tonight, but since I'm doing this right now, expect that review to be put up on here on YouTube first thing in the morning, okay? Promise. So until next time, everyone, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.